We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
I love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Trying to get the throw off. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Robertson. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it, no problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. An inside deals now from the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Makes it look easy. And that will tie the game here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He hands it to the back. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll feed the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the South Carolina offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Ending off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass is caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Robertson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Now, fourth down.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration. They come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. That's the 45. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Robertson. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You got to pick the right time. Take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's third and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
South Carolina, 6.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back to throw. It's Robertson. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick catch over the middle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up. It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback...
And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And now they'll run it on the draw. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Looking for a man. On the move now. Tries to get it to the running back. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Canes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Back to throw. It's Robertson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker, showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Robertson. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the receivers got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And it'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to just run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Working clock with the ground game. Look out, room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick throw to the right, caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Good, right down the middle. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And it's a kneel down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.